We have Rinki joining us next. Her startup is called 27. Hi, Rinki.
Hi,
Good to have
Shivani.
So tell us, where are you based and what does 27 do?
We are based out of Mumbai, and 27 is a modern scientific skincare or a self care brand. And where we are today is we have just very recently launched with our first line of skincare products that are in front here with me, trying to bring them into the picture for more people to see. And what we are trying to do is essentially change the narrative of where self care and wellness is. So, in the current markets of beauty, wellness, skincare, self care, hair care, body care, all these scenarios, which is essentially to make you look good and feel good in the end, are heavily saturated with a lot of celebrities and a lot of brands which kind of commit to certain benefits, but I am a doctor by profession, turned into a marketer and an entrepreneur eventually. And I like to call that out in terms of placebo effects. So it's the perceived feeling of wellness, but do you actually see benefits down the line? No, which is why brand loyalty has reduced. This is where we have been working over a decade on this brand per se, like what do we want to bring to the audience. And where we have started today is with our first two products, and eventually we are going to expand vertically as well as horizontally, and essentially try to bring real results to people. So with our products and our philosophy as a brand and the science that I have learned and brought forward, we are trying to change the narrative. We want to talk about you get worth for every buck that you pay, and in the end the real result is looking good and feeling good.
Sure, Rinki, if you can also tell us about how your product in the skincare space stands apart. What is unique? Because we do have a lot of D2C brands today,
Correct.
really fighting for that market share, the eyeballs, and the shelf space. So tell us what you do differently.
Okay, so I'll begin from the outside of the product to the inside and tell you. At the very first instance, when you look at it, we have tried to keep it absolutely straightforward, minimal in terms of information. So when you look at it, you have everything right in front of you that you need to make the decision, decluttering the space. Then talking about the packaging, we are highly sustainable. We have spent years and years trying to work with people across the globe, including people in France and in Korea and in China, whoever is in the manufacturing space, to find us those materials and things which are good for the nature. Number two, when you get inside the bottles, which are again glass, which is again sustainable, when you talk about the real product inside, it has come from years of experience, research, after working in multiple laboratories and being a doctor, understanding anatomy myself. We have this very unique formulations which include a lot of actives, a lot of natural ingredients in absolutely optimal quantity. So we just don't fire up elements because you can go up to 10% or you can go up to 50%. No, what is optimally important for your skin and can help build up a routine is something that we have done. So right from outside to the inside, what we have tried to do is break norms. First of all, break down the science, dissect the necessity of the human body and anatomy, and bottle up a concoction or a formula which will then give you real results. We just don't want to throw something that you think sounds great, like a 10% niacinamide or a 20%. Trust me, you don't need more than 2% to see real results and your skin to build up that glow eventually. So something like that is what we have tried to achieve with our products, and that is how we are different.
Sure, and Wrinkle, if you can tell us, what inspired you to become an entrepreneur and, of course, pick this space of skincare.
Of course. So I'll tell you a little bit about another side gig of mine, which is also into, and I run an event agency with my husband as well. So I have had some entrepreneur experience, and this has been a long lost passion of mine, honestly. 10 years ago, before I started my first agency, I was still a doctor and I was still trying to pursue this. My mother was my very first patient when I was a doctor in terms of skin disease called eczema, and nothing helped her. That is when I started blending things at home for her, and things worked out. So till the last breath, her skin was clear. She died having comfort of the eczema. So that is what even drove me further. So after her is when I thought, now I want to bring this to reality. I want to bring the science to people. I know what I know inside this brain of mine and all the study that I've done for years. And I took it to multiple levels. I traveled the globe to get all the formulations with me, work with experts in the industry, learned from other brands and people's failures, and I tried to bring this all together. So essentially, I have had some entrepreneurial experience, and after having some success there, I took a step back from that. My companies are working, and now I have started 27. This has always been the dream. Now I get to pursue it with the power that I have.
Great to hear how you really validated that idea and that dream, Wrinkle. Now tell us what next for 27 in terms of scaling. What is the kind of scale that you have built so far in terms of customers, in terms of revenues, if you can share that, and where do you see yourself going from here?
Absolutely. So we are a very, very recent launch. Only back in about end of September, end of October to the early November is when we actually put out our products in the market. So we have spent about 60 odd days in the markets now, and we have had a very good response. My first scalability is going to be distribution of my products. So at present, we are on Tata Click, we are on Nykaa, we are on Amazon. We'll be coming up on many such platforms where beauty is accessible and there's a lot of user base there. Second, we have our own user base in terms of a lot of gifting partners who reach out to us because they think our products are premium, and it also shows results. So it's a nice giveaway of sorts. In terms of the product lineup, we started with the first two essentials of skincare, but we'll be moving vertically, first of all, to build a routine called cleanse, treat, hydrate, and protect, and then horizontally with multiple variants across skin, hair, and body, while keeping the philosophy same. So it will be a larger matrix that we'll be covering at, in say about the next 5 years, we should cover all bases that a user finds solution for every single problem. Be it your hair, be it your skin, be it your body, be it even some wellness things like meditation and exercises and diet suggestions through our blogs is what we'll be doing. So that's the plan altogether.
Well, you've got your long-term game all planned out, Wrinkle. So, in terms of the support that they're looking for from the startup ecosystem, have you already raised funds? Are you looking for some sort of technical help on the technology front? Are you okay to build everything in-house? How are you viewing that front?
Yeah, so in fact, I have been a part of a certain property of Your Story before, which is TechSparks, and I know how it supports the tech ecosystem, the startup ecosystem. I know SheSparks also as a program, and I understand, the value of it. So what I am seeking from this entire community, we have just started and we are looking at right partners. So marketing is a huge gamut, and I do not want to take it all on myself because our prime focus is product development. We want to work on our science. We want to do what we are the best at. So I'm looking at a lot of partners, first of all, when it comes to working together. Social media agencies, your performance marketing, somebody looking at our website time and again, and a lot of other consultations. And in terms of financials, we have just gotten started. So maybe our sales have started growing, but they're not very substantial at the moment. But we are onboarding on a lot of distribution channels, and those are opening up more doors and avenues for us. We should be looking at investment only after our first line is ready, which is the cleanse, treat, hydrate, and protect. But to scale up from there across categories is where we will be seeking support. And I would love for somebody to understand the whole philosophy behind and become a part of the brand. So that is the plan. From the ecosystem, searching for right partners, scaling up and growing from there, and then looking at financial support to just take it to another level.
So, Wrinkle, you mentioned distribution as well, one of the key areas where you would like support. But there again, there is, especially when it comes to D2C brands, this huge burden of acquiring customers and the cost of acquiring customers. Any thoughts on how you would go about tackling that side of things?
So we are facing some difficulties, and at the moment we are trying to build a story, a community who can then vouch for us. So our current customer base, which is small at the moment, but they are already our advocates. results are being seen, and they have been our advocates in the markets, and we are going slow and steady in that space. Yes, the cost of acquisition is very high right now. Our products are also premiumly priced, is why it is not an easy penetration. But here is again where I'm looking at partnerships. So I'm looking at people coming together and supporting us. We do have the capital to go out and market ourselves, but we are not the experts of that. So I'm always seeking more partnerships here, while we focus on the science and we focus on ensuring that this is where all our energies are invested into.
Sure, Wrinkle. And to wrap it up from your end, any message that you would want to leave with on account of National Startup Day in the spirit of entrepreneurship, or anything that you would want to, make a pitch for?
I would like to tell everyone who is listening to this, or anybody out there, being an entrepreneur is going to be difficult. There is its ups and downs all the time. I always tell people the philosophy which 27 has, and the tagline that is look good and feel good. Just dress up, show up, nobody can stop you. All you need to do is look good, be in your best spirit, feel good, and you're going to rock the world. So for every entrepreneur there, just do not give up. We are all in the same space, and we are all here to support.
Thanks so much for that. Of course, looking good, feeling good is also part of the confidence building. So thanks so much for that message, Wrinkle. Thanks for your time. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Shivani.